Hi, Damien Cullen here with this end of financial year update for the newsletter. What I want to talk about this month is some just strategies to make sure that you're minimising your taxable income for this year and hopefully deferring it for as long as possible. So as the end of the financial year approaches, we want to essentially increase our expenses where possible and reduce the level of income that you've got. Now with expenses, if you've got taxable bills that you can pay, you want to pay those before 30 June. If you've got discretionary income that's coming in that you can push back until July, we want to do that as much as possible. Remember, if you're a wage and salary employee, you can claim up to $300 a year without any receipts as long as they're reasonable expenses that you can justify. If you've got business expenses, you want to bring as many of those forward and prepay things where possible, things like insurance and also income protection insurance. All those policies, if you prepay them, that will help as much as possible. Interest on investment loans is deductible, so one option is to prepay that for 12 months or for a period of 12 months. So again, you're bringing forward the costs into this financial year and deferring any income into the following financial years. Super is another great strategy for this. You can contribute up to $35,000 if you're 49 or over, or $30,000 if you're under 49. Each financial year is salary sacrifice. So it may be hard to put that whole amount in at this late stage of the year, but that's something to be planning for following years if you've got the ability to do that. Capital gains tax management is another area that you can look at. That's where if you've got a capital gain at this stage of the year, you might look at deferring that, realising that gain until the following year if you're going to sell it. If you've got losses, you may even consider selling something to offset the losses in this year, so that again you're using those up. But try to match the losses and the gains in the 1 year so that they're matching off as best as possible. The government announced a number of changes in this year's budget. So if you've got a small business, you can claim an immediate write-off of up to $20,000 for business expenses, and that's a pretty big sweetener. You can go out and spend money on the business, buy assets that normally you'd have to depreciate over a number of years, and you can claim a deduction for those right now. So any of those expenses that you're looking at making over the next few months, maybe look at bringing those forward into June. That's about it for this month. Next month there's a number of changes in the business that are pretty exciting that we'll be talking about, including address and name and a few different things. So look forward to speaking to you then.